Alright, welcome back from the break. I was taking some water. I hope you also took some soda or water. Now, let's work on the inverse of matrices. Now, most people think division of matrices. Matrices are complicated. I wouldn't say there is division, but I would say the division bit of matrices is called the inverses. Now, an inverse of a matrix is denoted as, let's say we have matrix A. If they tell you to find the inverse will be A inverse. That's how it is written. Now, there are very many ways of finding the inverse, but today I'm going to be handling the formula. There is a formula and then there is another formula. Now, the first formula is a matrix A times or cross the inverse gives you an identity matrix. Now, what is an identity matrix? An identity matrix is a matrix which has the leading diagonal as 1, 1 and the rest 0, 0. For example, a 2 by 2 identity would be written as 1, 0, 0, 1. A 3 by 3 would be written as 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is a 3 by 3 identity matrix. This here is the leading diagonal and these are the other diagonals. Now this one also here is the leading diagonal and these are the other diagonals. So examples. Given matrix may be, these are examples for those of you who want to take notes. Let's say given matrix A, given a matrix A is equal to 4, 3, negative 1, 2. And then they ask, they say, find A inverse. This is a very easy question. We have already understood multiplication of matrices. We already have the identity and we feed it in our formula. So the solution would be, when you're doing math, it is very good to keep a calm head. If you have very many thoughts in your head, chances are high you're going to mix up things. So clear your head of what was or will be. See only the number you're solving. Now, our theory is a matrix A times its inverse is equal to the identity. Now, you say let the identity, the inverse of matrix A, be equal to A, B, C, and D. So you come, you get this, and you feed it in this formula. The formula is A, matrix A, which is this 4, 3, negative 1, and 2. Then times the inverse. The inverse is A, B, C, and D is equal to the identity. And since you are dealing with the 2 by 2, the identity will be that. You realize that now we can easily do multiplication and equate. Now, equal matrices, the product of these two matrices is equal to this one. When you're equating matrices, the positioning is always vital. The one which is in position 1 is also in position 1. 1, 1, 2, 2, like that. I'll be showing you. Now, let's multiply. This would be 4 times A, which is 4A, plus 3 times C, which is 3C. This would be 4B plus 3D. I'm just multiplying row by column. Here it would be negative A plus row 2C. Then again negative B plus 2D will be equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. When you reach here, we have a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2. So what is in this position is equal to what is in this position. What is in this position is equal to what, just like that. So we say this would be equal to 4A. We form our equations. 4A plus 3C is equal to 1, and then we have negative a plus 2c is equal to 0. This is equal to 1 and this is equal to 0. Then here we have 4b plus 3d is equal to 0 and minus b plus 2d is equal to 1. Now, to reach here, you realize that we have equations, basically simultaneous equations. If you don't know simultaneous equations, check in the videos back. We have simultaneous equations and how they can be solved. So I'm going to use substitution method for this question here. I'm going to begin with a and c. Now here I can make from here, making a the subject, my a would be equal to 2c. I've basically brought 2c this side. It has become a negative and the negative has cancelled to give me this. I come back here where I see 2c. Where I see a, I put 2c. I said negative a plus 2c. I brought 2c this side. The sign positive became negative. Then the negative sign cancelled with this one to give me a is equal to 2c. For those ones who are confused. So now we substitute. This was simplification. Now we are substituting. Where we see a here, we push 2c. So this would be 4a. Now where a is, we are putting 2c plus 3c is equal to 1. This is 4 times 2, which is 8c. 8c plus 3c is equal to 1. So 8c plus 3c is 11c. Making c the subject, c is equal to 1 over 11. Now that I know, now I have my c, it is equal to 1 over 11. But I know from here that my a is equal to 2c. So I substitute where c is, I put 1 over 11. That implies that my a would be equal to 2 into 1 over 11, which is equal to 2 over 11. So now we have my values. We have my values a and c that fit a and c. Now let's work out b and d. So from equation this, I can simplify this and making b the subject. So with math, there's nothing like you have to do this or do this. You can choose to begin with this. When you choose to begin with this and you work it out, and another one chooses to begin with this and works it out, and you follow the same procedure, you will get the same answers. Now watch. Making b the subject, this is minus b. This negative 2 goes the other side. This positive 2d. It's what I do here, I do here. So I have plus 2d, and I want to remain with minus b. So I subtract by 2d, it is equal to 1. I also subtract by 2d. So with this one cancels. 2d minus 2d is 0. I have negative d, therefore is equal to 1 minus 2d. Now because I want only b, I don't want a negative. In my inverse, I have b, not negative. I divide by negative both sides. So when I divide by negative both sides, I will have something like this. I remain with b. This one cancels. I remain with b. Now when I divide by negative, the sign is changed. This one is the same as negative 1 plus 2d, which is the same as 2d minus 1. So I get my 2d minus 1, which is equal to b, and I insert it wherever b is in the other equation. Now the other equation was 4b minus 3d is equal to 0. So I get my 4 times b, of which b is 2d minus 1, then minus 3d should give me 0. I hope you're all paying attention. If you feel sleepy and you're dozing, take some water. It will help. Alright, so I open brackets. 4 times 2d, that is 8d. We just multiply in the scalars. 4 times 2, that is 8, then d, then minus 4 times 1, that is 4, then minus 3d is equal to 0. Now 8d minus 3d, we are just collecting like terms. 8d minus 3d, then minus 4 is equal to 0. This one becomes 8d minus 3d is 5d. Then the 4 comes this side. I say minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0 plus 4. So I have 5d. This one should cancel. I have 5d is equal to 4, implying that if I divide by 5 here and by 5 here, I will have 4 over 5. Brothers and sisters, I have my d, but I know that my b is equal to 2d minus 1. So I come where b is equal to 2d minus 1. So I get my 2 into d, which is 4 over 5, then minus 1. This would be equal to, when you simplify, it would be equal to 8. This 2 multiplies 4 only, out of 5 minus 1, which is equal to, when you simplify this one, you get 3 over 5. That is the answer, but if in case you have issues, you check one of our videos. I was teaching fractions. These are fractions, just simplifying fractions. You will see how to work out fractions. So I have my b, I have my b, I have my a, I have my c, I have my d. So I come here and I conclude, I say my inverse of a will be equal to, where a is, where is a? I put 2 over 11. b is 3 over 5. c is 1 over 11. And d, what is d, is 4 over 5. This is the inverse of a. Do very many examples, that way you'll be able to understand. This is one of the formulas, and there is another which I'm going to teach in a few minutes that follow. Please go through, get other questions, do more. The more you do, the better. If you don't do more, you will get lost. You will automatically fail. Thank you.